Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new week, yo. It is Friday, or it could be any other day, depending on what day we release this podcast. But yeah, we'll say right now it's Friday. And today's guest, we have a superstar in the show. All right, she's huge. But first things first, my name is Jin.
Hi guys, my name is Shufei.
Yes, and that's a very interesting t-shirt you're wearing.
Thank you. It's Tata's t-shirt actually.
Yeah, so if you don't know who Tata is, she's actually the Asian mom who you used to see on MGag. She just released a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What does it say, yeah?
It says
Sik Pao Mei.
Yeah.
Typical of what all moms come in and they don't know how to break the ice, so they say, hey, you eaten already or not? Or hey, Sik Pao Mei, and stuff like that. But ladies and gentlemen, today in the hot seat, we have a very special friend, and to be honest, we know her I've known her for a really, really long time. All right? And next thing you know, she's basically worldwide famous towards particularly in Asia. Okay, all right? And she's traveling to like Hong Kong, Taiwan, Malaysia. She's filling up shopping malls and arenas. And it's only one way to describe her. She's a superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on the show, we have Lizz Chloe.
But wait. What was that? I was superstar. No, I was like waiting to see how much you can fabricate more, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like because I've known you for I think like
very long time.
Yeah, I mean, you were in one of our initial videos. Remember we did a video for like the Samsung phone one where Ernest took a picture?
Gantoi.
Gantoi. That was like so long. That was like 7 years ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that was even before you started, your YouTube channel.
Yes.
I think you were still studying back then.
Yes, when I was in uni back then.
Yeah, and after uni, you were working with a radio station. Did you start?
Yeah.
So you started working with a radio station. Is it part? Were you working part time or full time?
Part time.
Part time lah.
Yes.
So you're working part time from MyFM.
Yes, I joined my FM before I graduated from uni. So I was part time there, and then after graduated, I'm still part time with him until now. Yeah.
Yeah, MyFM is always like. I mean, I used to work in radio. MyFM every time they have an event, right? It's all of like one whole stadium will fill up.
Wow.
Yeah, like I think I mean he's still there lah.
Yeah.
Jack Lim is still there.
Yes.
And it's like he never ages.
He does, but yeah.
now he would have lah. But I think back then when I was there with Jack Lim, it was a time where he didn't start making movies yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing stuff for Walai Toy.
That's a long time ago.
Very long time ago. The first time I joined radio was exactly. Oh my God!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, you don't know because me and Liz would know because both of us used to. I mean, she still works for Astro.
I went to your breakfast show before.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You had a breakfast show?
Yeah, I used to do the Hits FM morning crew show.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called the breakfast show. Oh, okay.
You didn't know?
No.
Yeah. And we shot like a music video together or something.
Yeah. We were doing. I think when you called me then, I was on the breakfast show, but let's see. I first started working with Astro 13 years ago.
Ow.
I was.
Ow.
Even the producer.
I wasn't born yet, sorry.
What?
I was 10.
Oh my God.
I was 10.
Even the guys behind the camera, behind the console, so it's like smiling like, what the hell, Jin, so old?
So how long have you left the Astro?
I've left Astro. Almost 5 years.
I think I was 10. I don't have Astro.
Huh? Yeah, man.
No lah, I think maybe got lah.
I'm sure God. Astro at one point of time was like YouTube. Everybody has it. So when I first joined Astro, it was 13 years ago, but not as a radio DJ. I was working as a marketing exec staff, and then I was writing promotions like the scripts for MyFM. For hits, mix, everything.
How can you write for my?
It's
you
Chinese.
write English.
I write English lah. Then after that, somebody will translate one. I cannot.
The copywriter lah.
Yeah, the copywriter will.
Oh my God.
And back then I know Jack Lim as like everyone is like I mean he is like God. Okay. He's like the biggest star over there. I mean, in the Chinese radio station, and then in the English station you have JJ and Rudy. And then
you have Ginny Bar.
No, I was no one.
I was solo.
I was solo. No, but I wasn't even working for radio yet. I only started working for radio only after 1 year joining Astro. I mean, they came to me because somebody got asked to leave, and I was just there at the right time, and they're like, hey, I need someone to stand in. Then I went in, and then next thing you know, they gave me a job. So yeah.
This is, you know.
And then I started YouTube, and I met Liz. I think Liz started. You started. I think appearing or working together with like Ming and Dan.
Yeah, that's the time where we all met lah.
Yeah.
Like, around that timing.
Were you in the same uni as Ming as well?
No,
right?
no. I think we met in some events. So back then, blogger was the trend.
Yeah.
So we met in a lot like blogging events, and that's when the time you guys are like up already. So the English channels are up. That's when the time where it blooms, where you do like all the KL Gangnam Style.
And then all the bloggers were like, Melike, what's this?
I don't know, because that time as a uni student, so I was just trying to blog.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks blogging is fun. So,
Yeah.
So and then at the same time you can earn a bit of pocket money.
Oh
Yeah. You remember that time? So branded content a bit. So I was learning to write, and then that's when we all met, and then somehow, I also forgot what happened.
Yeah, you ended up doing videos. And it's also funny. That means you also were a part of the whole blogging era. Then it went to video, and now it's like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Yes, I experienced the transition.
Are you on TikTok too?
Yes, I am.
You are?
I mean, like not actively, but some of our songs are on TikTok. So actually, all of our songs are on TikTok. So we try to like do it. So it's a very different. I don't know about the English community, but on the Chinese community, apparently TikTok and Douyin is the thing. Douyin is like the China version of TikTok.
Oh, China. But the thing is, I thought TikTok was from China.
Yes,
but
they have
two different servers basically.
Yes, there's two servers. So there's the English version and the Chinese version.
So correct me if I'm wrong. So I think TikTok bought over Musical.ly. Did you hear about that?
Yeah,
I'm not really
it's
sure.
kind of the similar.
No, Musical.ly is TikTok. I mean, it's like Musical.ly is like.
Yes, I know how it works.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure about the TikTok bot.
I don't know, but somebody told me somewhere that TikTok actually bought over Musical.ly. It's just like how Grab bought over Uber in Malaysia, and then now they're dominating the whole entire world.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Justin Bieber just announced like a couple of days ago, hey, I'm on TikTok now. Can you imagine how much TikTok paid him? I wouldn't want to even know, but he's on TikTok. So I mean, my friends in US are saying that a lot of people are getting in touch with them and paying them a lot of money to basically promote TikTok.
Yeah, I saw like a lot of Russian pretty girls on TikTok.
Yeah.
Wow.
And their views is like crazy. It's like millions.
Yeah, it's like a completely different world there altogether. Those people who like some of the people I know now. There's this guy. His name is Eric Lofsted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's doing he does Instagram, he does YouTube, but he's like hitting 200,000 followers on TikTok already.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like a different world altogether. So I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I think TikTok somehow is a very different ecosystem where people can always like, do simple music videos and then have that different techniques. You can add in effects.
Yeah, and all the effects are in the app as well. So I don't know.
It reminds me of Vine a little bit because like the video is very short. You can't go past like, I don't know how many seconds, but if you post it, right, it's very short.
There is 15 and 60 seconds.
Oh, but you have to unlock it, right?
Yes. So in TikTok, there's still more towards the very musically lah. For Douyin, actually they're going towards like a bit of Vine, a bit of like a lot of short story.
A lot of talking.
Yes, there's a lot of different content on Douyin. You can even learn how to wash a plate properly.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really nice. I actually like Douyin more than TikTok, to be honest.
How do you if you download, how do you spell it? DOU?
YIN.
But I think you cannot download it if you're in Malaysia.
Oh, what?
It's regionally locked.
Then how the hell did you get it?
Can.
Can we?
Yeah, you want to do something lah.
Oh, okay.
But then, you cannot
just
go to the App Store. You have to
Yeah.
Google. And then you download the APK or something.
so the people on Douyin
Yes.
where are they from?
China.
China actually. So but there's a lot of like overseas people using it, like trying to check out some content.
Yeah, but it's mainly in Mandarin lah. So it's a bit hard for you to...
Oh wow, you're looking at me
Navigate.
like I don't understand Chinese, is
You
it?
can read or not?
Huh?
You can read or not?
No.
They speak very fast. Right?
Wait, hold on. Like Devin, who is behind the camera. Do you know about Douyin? Do you have it in your phone? Okay, he doesn't. Okay, at least I don't feel left out now. So, so if you want to tap, is it safe to say if you want to tap into the China market, you have to download Douyin?
Yeah.
Yes.
And so if you have so if you're doing what you're doing now, or if I'm doing what I'm doing now, and I re-upload all of my catalog into Douyin, do you think people will watch it?
Because it's in English, it's a bit
Okay,
Yeah.
so English is a bit.
But there's one creator from Singapore. I think his name is called Xiao Wa or something.
Xiao Wow.
Yeah, Xiao Wa is like a little frog. So literally little frog. So he's very famous on Douyin. His TikTok is quite famous also, but I mean the numbers is definitely very different. Yeah, speaking of the number of users, right? So
Right.
he is really, really big on TikTok. That's why I was quite surprised because the Singaporean accent is quite obvious.
Yeah.
And so the moment I saw him, I was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. Oh man,
And Douyin, they pay.
Huh?
Yes, they pay. You can even sell your merch there.
Ah.
So there's like a merch button. So it's like a very, very upgraded and very, very mature version of TikTok.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Like okay, so like going back, like again, like for me is like I look at what you guys are doing right now, and I think that you guys are doing something like really, really successful, and you guys are so young.
No,
You guys are so young. You guys are so young, and you guys are basically like doing like very big productions and doing your own music. Which is, to be honest,
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are like you and together with Cody are working like 24 hours a day and nonstop.
God, I got sleep.
I mean, just for your information, I mean, it's right now 2 hours, 2 hours later, to when Liz was supposed to arrive. And when
I was like super nervous the moment I saw your name appear on my phone screen. I was like, what is happening? Because I set an alarm. I totally remember because we wrapped like around 6 something this morning.
oh my God.
Yeah, then after shower, then I just slept. Then I like, oh, I'm going to wake up with my alarm. Then Manata, the alarm is like, hey, where you are?
Yeah. But okay, so you were in you kind of started off blogging just for fun, and yes, you were paid some money last
Yeah, a
time.
little bit lah.
How did it work last time? Blogging also like you used to, okay, it's like creating content, but everything is writing lah and pictures, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you used to write pictures, all right, and then sometimes the brand will come and pay you like $500 or less.
150.
Yeah, 150 to write about an event you went for.
Yeah.
Right, or something. And I to be honest, I know because the agency will probably charge the brand like 5,000 and they'll pay the blogger
Yes,
like
we all from
150.
we all work with the same company last
Yeah. I remember that. And then all of a sudden there was this whole YouTube thing that exploded. I know because I think when we tried it, I think we were just one of the first few that did it. And then next thing you know, I think along the way we met Liz, and then she started one of our videos, and then I think you started a channel, but you were making different content from what you were doing right now.
I started like a personal channel like for fun, like
It was Dumpling. So was it
it was
Dumpling?
Lizz Chloe, so it was my name. So that's like me trying out a bit. Then so that time I think I was on a very conflicting point whether I should do English content or Chinese content. Because back then, to be honest, in uni, so I was Chinese educated, yes. But in uni time, that's when we all watched like Wong Fu, we all watched Jin, TNT. That's the whole English the era lah.
Yeah.
So that time I was like trying to do English content, but then at the same time, funny enough, like cause I joined the radio station competition really for fun for the
Yes.
actual one,
Okay.
the Star Search. So when I joined the station, I was thinking like, why don't I try like Chinese content?
Right.
So the reason why I started Dumpling Soda and name it Dumpling Soda is because I thought I want to do Chinese and English, so like dumpling and soda.
Oh.
So I thought I want to do a Chinese English the channel. Then in the end I realized it doesn't work lah. So yeah lah. Then it turned into a very, very Mandarin channel.
Yeah, and that was when it exploded for you.
Yes, I think it's so looking back at the history of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I think like the English channels also around the same period of time, the Chinese channel also actually. So
Yeah.
that's when the Taiwanese YouTube community burst out, or like bloom up, and
Yeah.
that also brought up like the Malaysia Chinese scene. Because before that we have like Big Yong,
Yep.
and then like not much of like really Dennis Kaka, and not a lot of like Chinese station like YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And then that's when the lifestyle bloom up.
Yeah.
So same timing, right?
It's like okay, so at the same time when Taiwan blew up, Hong Kong blew up as well. Oh no, wait,
Yeah.
Hong Kong was there for quite a while already, but Taiwan was the one that set the trend, right?
Yes. We have like Saints. We have like in 8 months, 1 million subscribers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's when the whole Taiwan YouTube trend blew out, and where all the Chinese speaking community realized that YouTube there's a lot of like content, so they start to watch. Yes.
And now the Chinese community is just exploding. Oh my god. It's like there's like you guys, there's like Jeff and Indira.
Yeah.
They're like doing pranks, and I'm like, oh my gosh. This is like me watching boyfriend versus girlfriend that YouTube show where the boyfriend pranked the girlfriend. And now it's like everything's in Chinese now. You know, it's like everything is happening all over again, but everything's in Chinese. You get the filmmakers, you get the personalities, and you get everything. So
yeah, but it's not so there's not so much variety of content yet. I mean, like English section is more mature. There's a lot of variety. So for Chinese, so that's why we are like trying to change a bit. So that's why we start doing a bit music, video and stuff like that, because most of them are still in lifestyle. Like Taiwan is quite mature already. There's different. There's TJOP that do a production, storyline one. There's like unboxing people that like really do very good unboxing. But yeah, Malaysia is still relatively young. Yeah.
Wow, and Malaysia is young.
The
oh my
market
god,
is young, right? The Chinese market. You see that when you blow until now.
It's so crazy because like you guys can command like viewerships of like 500,000 just like that. It's like millions. You guys are doing millions and millions of views. And how has life changed for you? I mean, like, okay, because you were doing a bit of the English, working with the English community, right? Yep. And then you were on radio. Okay, you started radio first, and then the whole YouTube thing blew up.
We actually started on Facebook. Everyone started on Facebook.
Yeah.
So back then when I joined radio, so I have partner Pei Yong. Until now we're still partner on radio. So we started out like some food show on Facebook. Actually, in Facebook you get viral easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we started on Facebook to do like food show, like food travel show lah. Then after that, then we start to like realize about lifestyle. So the moment the point of me getting to know lifestyle content is through Cody.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because I started out like with kind of very different mindset on YouTube, because when we started out, I watched like you guys, like lights, camera, action. We all know Wong Fu production, do short film, how to write a script, lights, camera, action. The moment I met Cody in a shoot, one of a commercial shoot. I actually started out like don't know anything about production, but there's clients that approach me to do production.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay, then I'll try. So I actually invited Cody over for one of the shoot and pay him like a bangla, pay him like a very
cheap fee.
Yeah, so I paid a very cheap fee, and then I saw him vlogging.
Right.
Malaysia don't have a lot of vloggers.
No.
Back then. So I was like, what is this guy doing? What? And then like, I started to watch his channel. I was like, what? Unboxing. What even is unboxing? I was like, Kai Xiang, what is that? So I started realizing what is this new genre of all this Chinese content. Only I was like, okay, that's lifestyle. And then he get like a lot of views. Then I was like, so I start to know that whole gang.
Was it Dennis, Kaka?
Yeah, so after I know Cody, and then we start to like make some collab, and then also at the same time we all met like Dennis, Shang Jing.
Yeah, and I think that was one time that all of us went out for durian.
Yes.
I feel so excluded.
Oh, that was before. It was so funny because I think I was with you, and there was a Dennis, and all of a sudden you called Cody, and then Cody's like, okay, I'm coming over, and then he came over and he introduced himself to me.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey Jin, I watch all your stuff and everything. Yeah. And I was like, then I looked at him, I was like, are you kidding me? Look at you, you're exploding. What the hell,
He's
man?
like super young back then, so he really watched you guys, and growing up he watched you guys. So the moment when he met like you, Ming, he's like, oh my god, this is like me growing up. I was like, hey, you would say this is like very夸张, but he's really young.
Yeah, he is.
He was like, he's really the era of kid that grew up with YouTube. He started to use YouTube at like 13 years old.
Oh wow. His parents were not around to. Yeah, okay. Now YouTube is safe. I would like to think that YouTube is safe, but then, yeah. And right now he's doing. Okay, both of you are like. If I look at your stuff, like you're doing some crazy ass videos. I think there was once I watched a challenge video that you guys did, which was about 30 minutes to an hour long, where you have like a few of you going through a forest.
Oh yeah, that's the reality show.
Survival, right?
Yes.
What's it called again? What's the show?
我在哪里？我是谁?
Yeah. So I was like watching it. I don't understand Chinese, but I kind of know what they're like. I mean, I see what they're doing, the challenges. I was like, oh my god, how do you guys do it? And I was talking to Cody, and he was like, and you as well. You were telling me that I think there were 4 editors working on one episode or something like that.
6.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And that like really. Because we didn't know what we signed up for, to be honest. We wanted to do something like that. Because that kind of format is kind of like very China variety show. So we were thinking like, so do we want to do a reality show that's like more YouTube? So we twisted it a bit, make it more real. Like it's really real. So we never cut. There's no action and cut for that show. So imagine the footage. The footage is really, really crazy. So after we shot the first episode back, we were only like, oh my god, what have we signed up for? Like, oh, what is this?
But
so
that,
we started to edit.
But that was all your own passion projects, right?
Yes.
Was it done with any brands or anything like that?
The second season that's brand but just cover. You can also calculate how much it costs. And
Yeah, it would.
And passport actually is not just the shoot itself, it's the afterward is the overhead cost.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. And okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people, like, I read a lot. I mean, a lot of people always send me messages and stuff like that. And then they'll be like wondering like, yo, look at all these Chinese YouTubers who are getting millions and millions of views. Like fans actually.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when I go for talks, people also bring it up, they will ask me, the first question they will ask me is like, how do you sustain? I mean, is the ad money, the advertisement money that you get on YouTube enough for you to sustain? And obviously for me, it's like, no, because obviously it's not that much money. I think a lot of people tend to go on these websites and put on your channel name and then they will estimate how much you earn.
Yes, but the estimation is like seriously
Wrong. It's so broad. It's so broad.
Yeah.
It's like my channel, right? If you go there, you can see, right? Oh, this channel monthly average. You can earn from $600 to like $65,000.
Yeah, that's like temba, like the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah,
range
but
is
that's a
like,
very huge estimate.
Yeah, and then people will, sorry, not 65, maybe 6,500. Then people automatically assume I'm earning like 6,500 USD a month, which is not the case.
yeah.
So you guys had for me is I know more views translates to more money.
Yep.
And looking at how you guys are like literally on average, you guys are averaging at like above 500,000 on every video and making videos that hit
Last
like
time lah, now no more lah.
hitting 4 million, 5 million views. I mean, like, it was AdSense helping you sustain, or you guys more rely on brand deals and stuff?
So starting out as a one-man team or two-person team, I think AdSense can lah. Now cannot lah.
Yeah.
Because we are doing a lot of like, because I think is a transition. So a lot of like Chinese scene people like seriously still relying on AdSense because they are doing lifestyle channel.
Right.
But the moment we start like to have a team,
A production team.
a production team, you have like people, you have overhead costs, you have so many so many costings impossible.
Yeah, that's
brand deals, it's
That's
brand deals.
that's more or less the same about for me too. But even I was like only like a 2-person team or a 1-person team last time. AdSense also cannot. But the thing is, when I started, AdSense was not introduced in Malaysia.
Oh, that's really.
Yeah, so like initially when our channel was growing, like I mean there were ads appearing, but none of the ads we earned money from. They only started the whole partnership thing like on the 3rd year in Malaysia.
So that's when what content there was that around January?
I think like okay, so we started with the whole like Ah Wing, Abu Dance, or whatever.
yeah.
So all those were not monetized at all.
Oh, that's the big.
Yeah, those
ones.
were the big ones. Those were not monetized at all. We did not earn a single cent. And then like after like the next year, we started like only the year after YouTube came to Malaysia and they contacted us directly and they gave us we give you the partnership program first. And I'm like yes.
Oh.
But then after that, we were like thinking like, oh yeah, now we're partners. We're gonna earn money. Yeah, we're gonna earn money. And then we look at the monthly payment. And we're like, so little one. Damn it. That's where we started saying, okay, we'll work. I mean, the brands that wrote in, they're like, okay, we'll work with brands. Okay.
Yeah, because I also know you guys first. So I heard so that time me knowing you guys. So I was like, I had this idea of AdSense cannot sustain. So I actually didn't put in any like idea or thoughts about Google AdSense, like how it pays until I met the Chinese scene people. So Dennis, Kaka, they all that time. Dennis was telling me, this is AdSense and how much he's gonna earn. And Cody was like letting me to see like the creator app. It's like so I was like so actually this is the amount that they are paying. So that time we were like, so I didn't even consider about that. So it really started out from passion, like just wanting to make some videos for fun.
I see.
Yes. So after that, so there's AdSense, you can use that as some pocket money, but seriously, I don't think you can sustain with that unless you're like in America, like Western channels lah.
Yeah, it really depends where your views are coming from.
Actually,
I mean, we've mentioned about this before.
Actually, I think the Western channel, they quite smart. It's like they use money to
Make
get
money?
more money. Yeah. Like last time, about is it called Tech Rex or something? He purposely buy a lot of iPhones and he destroys them. And he gets so many views.
Yeah, because anything with iPhone, sure got a lot of views one.
It's a keyword.
Yeah, it's a keyword. Seriously, when iPhone, let's say for example, now it's iPhone what? I forgot.
11.
If iPhone 12 come out, if you're the first person to unbox the iPhone 12 in the world, you're probably going to get like 10 million views.
Yeah.
But it's not about that also. I
No,
don't
it
know.
is. It
But
is.
it's like
Yeah.
they get, I don't know how they get the money from the start, but they use the money to get more money.
Yeah, because
That makes
they
sense.
know it's a sure win investment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like before I started working with Samsung, I mean, we used to unbox like Apple products too, and it's like literally just unboxing. There's nothing creative about it. And you'll get like 100,000 views.
I think
it's more like you're helping people to experience something. 'Cause
Yeah.
usually people before they buy, right, they must really take into a lot of considerations.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're helping them in some way. You're providing them value.
Oh yeah, because like I'm not sure about you guys, but before I buy something, right, I will go on YouTube and learn every single damn thing about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Same.
Yeah, before I buy it.
So I really, really appreciate very good reviewers. Like they really, really go and test out everything. Those tech reviews, yes.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, looking at your platform right now and looking at you as you've become sort of like a celebrity. All right, and you've got 700,000 followers, and like I look at your comments and I look at the fans that basically comment on your pictures and stuff. It's so crazy. How has that changed right now with you going out in public?
That one, I think the craze, the whole hype was really, really big back then. So remembering that time when you met us, like me and the whole Dennis them. So it was like almost like 6 months of us starting my channel, especially my channel. My channel is actually the youngest among them.
Yeah.
So I think around like 6 months starting in, so that's when the Malaysian Chinese speaking community was like just getting to know the whole YouTube Chinese scene.
Yeah.
So that's when the hype was really crazy. So I still remember our first pop-up meeting. So we were doing something like, so I saw like other YouTubers all do that. So they go to a place, they're like, oh, so come out and let's just meet up and have a great chat. So the first meeting we have was in Malacca.
Yeah.
So I think 3 hours before we went to some shopping mall, we were like, also we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
So let's just meet up. So we thought like 10 persons gonna show up. So
Right.
we wrote like Starbucks. Like let's go there and just chill. But the moment we step into the mall, then we start to realize like there's something wrong. Like a lot of people like taking picture of us.
Okay.
And then like turn out got like 100 people shown up.
Holy crap.
So we were really stunned that time. We were like, what happened? And then like police came.
Huh?
Yeah, because like, you had like 100 people.
It's like an
standing
illegal
at the
gathering,
entrance.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I was like, oh my, what's happening? So that was the first time, and then we didn't have any time to react to it because everyone is just standing there already. So like you're like went in, and then everyone's staring at you like, oh.
Oh my.
Okay.
And it was just you. I mean,
And Cody.
And
Me
Cody.
and Cody.
And there was no security, no nothing.
Nothing. We didn't bring anyone. So we really thought like 10 persons gonna show up.
Right.
So yeah, so after like a 2 hours, so we start to take pictures. And then, so we vlogged it down, I think. So literally show how short we are.
Right.
So there's a few meet and greets after that. So it's like Pokemon spawning. We play like the very spawning
Okay.
the meet and greet. So we went around like few states in Malaysia. We went to Kuantan.
Yeah, I remember that. You guys were traveling. It was quite fun watching those.
Yeah, so we went a few.
What was your biggest crowd that made you go like, wow? What was your biggest crowd?
The
that
Kuantan one and the Ipoh one.
How many people? Do you remember how many people showed up?
I don't know how many people, but we blocked up the East Coast Mall entrance. Yeah, so that was back then the time, and nowadays like people still watch us, but I think they are used to us already. I mean, people are still happy when they see us, but I don't think that the crowd will be as crazy. And back then, that time, right, our channel subscribers is around 300,000. For
Okay.
Cody's channel, it's 300,000.
Right.
But
And right now,
that's-
Cody just hit 1 million.
Yes.
Yeah, and
And
you're hitting what's your channel?
885 something. I think.
Damn.
805.
It took us 7 years to hit 1 million subscribers. 8 years to hit 1 million subscribers. And these guys are like, okay, yeah, we'll do it in like a year.
No, I didn't do it in a year though.
About a year or two, I think. And it's amazing because like the way I see it, and I just have the utmost respect on how you guys come up with content week after week after week after week. How do you guys do it? Don't you guys like go through like a burnout? Like,
I did.
今天我做什么啊?
Yeah, burnout. We did actually. So I actually took like a 6 months break last year. No one realized, No one realized.
Oh.
So I was like on other contents channels, but my channel I was having a burnout and I was having like depression, blah. Typically there's a lot of content creator going through a lot of burnouts and depression last year. So I was, I don't know how, but a part of that. because I think being a content creator, you also experience it. Like
Yeah.
if you keep on going to like output, right, it's gonna be so draining.
And especially when you do something and then after that you realize that somebody else has done it, it's like, damn it, I don't want to do it because somebody else has do it. And you
Yeah.
always want to do something that's like, you're new, something, what can I do to top myself?
Yes, there's a lot of ways to do content. You can always like just follow a trend, or you want to create something new. So I think that's the thought and ideas that we always have, that we want to create something new. And then what is new? In the world, like what is even new now? It's on YouTube. Everything is there. And then there's a lot of like things going on, and life changes. So there's a lot of things that you need to learn, especially me like transitioning into like, because our team expanded a bit very too fast. So I need to learn on how to manage a business, how to run something properly, how to set up an SOP in your team instead of like having a whole bunch of kids, like having a childcare center. Yeah.
It's tough because running a business, I think the hardest thing about running a business, I'm not sure if it's the same for you, is actually trying to take care of all of your employees, because each and every one of them are all different.
Yes, so you need to understand them, understand how to communicate as a team, because we started as a one-man team, so you always have everything in your mind.
Yes.
So how do you tell people what you want? How do you make them feeling
The same.
the same. So it took a long time for me to really set up everything. So I didn't really like produce weekly content until recently, 2 per week. It's like my wish list.
Oh my God, 2 per week. How the hell do you? Can we do 2 per week? Can we do two
I
content
think if you
per
do
week?
something like the Wing Hyung 2 per week, your team was like xiao.
Oh man, if we do something like what we do on our main channel twice a week, we will die. We could, but I would. It simply means that I need a lot more money to basically have 2 teams running at the same time, which we can't do.
It's hard. Actually, I think the content creator's dream is to having a constant upload and the quality. So the consistency and the quality is always like
But like I don't know. That's why so like you're in this industry for quite a while. For how many years now? Almost like 3-4 years.
3-4 years.
And then you do have some other pages, Facebook pages that are run by organizations, and they put in a lot of money into it just to build a page. Like for example, Says.com, World of Buzz.
Yes.
What do you think about those? Do those affect content creators like yourself, like us? Do you think they are taking a pie out of a piece of the pie out of the community, and stuff like that?
Not really. I don't feel anything like I don't feel like a competition between that and us, because I think that's very, very different. And me thinking, how I think about this whole YouTube and whole online content creators community is, I think it's an endless pizza.
Yes.
So everyone should really work together and get more people to be on this platform.
Yes.
So that this community grows.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because I remember me talking to one of my friends. His name is Ray from Taiwan. So he's also a content creator. So him telling me about his idea on how an industry will grow healthily is, he said that firstly we need to have an industry.
Yeah.
It means you need to have enough players, enough like different content creators in the industry, then it will become a healthy industry. If something is always monopoly, it's not gonna be healthy.
Yeah, it's true.
Understand.
That's very true. Because like I think like all these organizations these days are just like tapping and harping and really making social media influencers look really bad these days. Don't you think so?
Yes, I especially, actually there's a term that's a bit sensitive. It's called like Wang Hong.
Wang Hong.
How does that say that? So it's like like famous online.
Red people.
Famous online, yeah.
Red people. So people will think like you are that's a bit of negative association with that term.
Yeah.
So which that one sometimes there's a bit of like things. It's like people mixing you up with other kind of like content creators, like people that do other things.
I mean, like everybody now kind of makes it look like as if like social media influencers are bad, and everywhere I go it's like, oh yeah, that is Jin, a social media influencer. I was like, huh?
Yeah,
I am
influencer. This term sometimes is a bit like weird now. It's even KOL. This kind of terms is
I think KOL sounds a bit better than
No, I don't like it. I mean, okay, KOL is key opinion leader.
yeah.
and like means that you're from a group, like you're representing a group. Like so, it's like.
I don't know. I kind of feel very weirded out by this term because like I look at you guys, like yourself and Cody, and even some of the other content creators. on the Chinese platform,
Yeah.
Chinese market. Like for example, Peiyong. I mean, like just the other day, he was doing something for a phone, and the whole mall shut. Like he filled up the whole entire middle part of the mall.
Yeah, that's for food.
Yeah, $400-500, like for like
400
600 people, or even close to 1,000 people showing up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wow, that is like a Taiwan star, like Wang Lihong. Wang Lihong will get. Yeah, lah, he'll get more lah.
More.
He'll get more lah. But you know, it's like some of these Hong Kong stars come for a little meet and greet, right? Like a very showcase on stage. They command the same exact
But
crowd.
actually, see, this is the thing that I think me, you, and Peiyong is sharing the same concept. So how do people define us though? So are you a social media influencer? No, you're not. So
I don't know.
you're owner of a company.
Yeah, I'm
So,
owner of a company.
Yeah, I'm owner of a company. So and we are from radio background.
Yeah,
All three of us are from a radio background. You want to
exactly.
ask, did we release songs? Yes, we did.
Yeah,
So like, what are we?
I don't know.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
So it's like, I mean, like, but me looking into like overseas, right? So let's say what's that, Kylie Jenner.
Yes.
She also have a YouTube channel. Do you call her a social media influencer?
No, they don't.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but okay lah. But
everyone's using social media.
I kind of understand. I kind of understand what. I don't know though, because everybody assumes that everybody knows Kylie Jenner
Oh.
or Kendall
yeah.
Jenner. Everybody assumes because yeah, Kendall Jenner. Yeah, everybody knows her. But the thing is, if you put her in China, not everybody in China will know her. Not everybody in Japan will know her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's only like the urban areas that know her. I wouldn't say that the whole of Malaysia knows who she is. But I kind of, I don't know. But I kind of feel for people like David Beckham, Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, that was a bit different because things like sports,
Yes.
things like music actually. Okay, I will say sports. I will go to music first. Sports, right? There's no language barrier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Dato Lee Chong Wei. Everybody knows him because badminton, you don't have to understand the language to watch, right?
Yes,
So that's why these guys, I would say that they're mega celebrities, mega superstars, and mega everything. You know what I mean? But for people like for Kendall Jenner, I don't know. I don't know.
Like
No,
say
you
like
cannot
Jeffree
say that
Star.
also because like Kylie, she has her own makeup line.
Yeah, she's an
And
entrepreneur.
Yeah, and it got crazy. It's not just in the Western, like even in Asia.
Let's say Pony Makeup, the makeup artist. Pony.
Actually, probably doesn't.
Do you know her?
No.
She's a Korean. She's a Korean
she's
makeup
really big
artist.
also. So she
Yeah.
recently launched a collaboration with a makeup brand
Uh-huh.
that is like super big,
Wow.
international, and then it's sold out.
Oh.
Like in like one day.
Okay, it's sold out because of her name, or it's sold out
It's
because
It's
her name.
Her name.
Okay.
And her line is everywhere in Korean's drugstore.
drugstore. Okay.
Yeah.
So when she came to Malaysia, also like the whole mall like crowded. So I think
Wow.
like this era is just the era that where everyone have access to media. Everyone can be a media themselves,
and Pony is online based, right?
online based.
Yeah, she's
So-
a makeup artist.
Yeah,
And
She
she
started
doesn't-
as a makeup artist
Okay.
for 21.
Okay.
The
21,
Korean band
yeah,
21.
20. Oh.
Yeah, the one with CL.
So they started. So she was the makeup artist for them, and then she started to do some online content herself. Her views is crazy, also millions makeup content, but she's like so good that you buy everything that she want to. She tell you that's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and then. I don't think she have a language barriers. Maybe when she speak Korean, right, people will think it's more convincing because of K-beauty.
Yeah, but she puts like subtitles lah, so you can
Okay.
read
Yeah.
in English.
I don't know. I mean, like for me, is I don't really care what people label me as. At the end of the day, is like I only care when people watch my stuff, and then they will be like, oh, watching that video impacted me in a way. Watching that video made me laugh. Watching that video made me feel good.
Same.
Only that. Because like for me, it's like everybody come in like social media influencer, like yeah lah. Or are you a YouTuber? Yeah lah. To be
Yeah,
honest, like,
YouTuber means you're on YouTube.
Yeah, you're on YouTube,
You're
right?
YouTube.
But okay, here's another question. You've uploaded stuff on Facebook. You uploaded stuff on Facebook. You've uploaded stuff on Instagram.
Yep.
Which out of these three platforms? Okay, I know it's a necessity to use all three in order to basically complement each other.
Maybe 4 now.
Four or five. But out of these three platforms, which is known by the mass majority, right?
Yes.
Which one do you prefer?
I don't particularly prefer one.
Or
but
which do you?
I think 3 of them have very, very different
Audiences.
Actually, it's
Okay.
very different. Some people would think like, so you grow your YouTube from Facebook audience. No. The user pattern is so different. So when you see the user experience also very different. So YouTube is where people really can appreciate long form content. You also can realize like
Yes.
your short films is like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But on Facebook, right, is a swipe. So Facebook is more like where people, I don't know how it transitioned into this way. It's more like where people will share a lot of things that's more informative, that's more news related, and Instagram is just about aesthetic.
Oh.
Nice picture, nice.
Yeah.
Good picture, good.
But I have to say something. Honestly, Facebook ads are so annoying.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like it just appears after 3 seconds. You watch, you have to wait.
At least they give you a countdown. Ad appearing in 5,
Yeah, I hate
4.
it. It's the worst.
3, 2, skip.
I hate it so much. Like sometimes, right, when I really want to watch the video, and then the ad comes out, I just whatever.
Oh really?
Yeah, I really hate it.
Okay. I will no longer put ads in my videos now, knowing that Shufei does not watch.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It's just very annoying. Like compared to YouTube ads, I don't know why. It's just something about Facebook ads that just triggers me.
Maybe it's the way of people producing it. Because I think brands are still producing more skippable ads on YouTube, right?
They are, but now as far as I mean, I've been working with a few brands to create commercials for brands.
Yes.
They are trying to make the videos shorter and shorter and shorter. Last time they were okay with 1 minute one. Then after they come back, okay, we want 30 seconds. And after that, like, okay, I want 20.
Is that the skippable ads they want?
No, non-skippable. They don't want people to skip their ads because
So they are producing non-skippable ads
yes.
now.
And in order for you to produce non-skippable ads, you can't force a person to not skip 1 minute, right?
Yes.
They'll X the video straight away, or they'll X the whole entire video and refresh
So
it,
it
right?
must be really good. So I really enjoy creating like short form kind of video because 6 seconds, the 6 seconds video is actually quite interesting.
Yeah, it takes a lot of planning, a lot of skill.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And it's fun lah. I mean, to us who like to create videos. But I mean, like from what I'm seeing now, brands are still very focused on non-skippable ads, like ad formats on YouTube. Instead, they produce like ad format on Facebook. I've seen like a lot of like Facebook ads that's like more focused on some other kind of like product instead of like very, very mainstream brands.
They're all very ad focused, very product focused. I mean, okay, to be honest, I mean, I'm not saying this because I'm an ambassador of the brand, but you know, Watson's just produced. They just released their Chinese New Year.
I saw that.
A Chinese New Year music video, their commercial. But they actually this time not just only produced for YouTube. They didn't produce it for Facebook, but they produced very, very interesting Insta story commercials.
Oh.
It's very interesting. I saw it the other day, and I'm like, oh wow. I looked at it as like. And, you know, I just watched it. I was very like, you know, taken by the characters and what they were doing. And then after that, when everything was done, I just realized, oh my god, that was an Insta story ad.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah.
right, I feel like nowadays people look at Insta stories more than the
Actually,
feed
Insta
already.
story ads. We are on Insta story ads also recently that we did for another brand, the online shopping brand. So they also created Insta story ads.
Yeah.
And then I saw a lot of people like saw that and start to
Screenshot, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the trend now. I know. Again, the trend always changes. It's really, really hard to keep up with whatever. I mean, it always changes.
I
The world of
think
technology.
generally the platform will always evolve and change, but the things that we are doing is always the same. We create content.
Yeah, we create
that
content.
suits the audience.
Cool. Now, okay, before we delve too much in the whole world of internet and stuff like that, I think like earlier today I was having a chat with Shufei, and she actually brought up this one question which I thought was interesting, and it would be kind of cool to get an input from someone like you, because I'm pretty sure all of your fans would be like, yeah, I wonder what would Lizz Chloe do.
Wow.
Okay, it's nothing too stressful, right? I think she looked at me, she's like, we're gonna talk about relationship topics, but okay. So here's the question. What was the question again, Shufei? Why are you laughing?
Why is she like so shy?
Because she's
I was
guilty.
like,
Because she's guilty of it.
No, you're guilty also.
He said, no, your level of guiltiltiness is worse, and I'll explain
No.
why.
Okay, I can't wait. Come on, what was the question?
Okay.
Wait, how do I put this in words?
Okay.
Put it in words just
All right.
now.
Do you
Yeah.
check your other partner's messages on your mobile phone? Yes or no?
Let me think. No, I never.
You don't?
Yes, I don't.
I commend you for that. How could you be so patient? How did you tahan? Okay, haven't you ever had the urge to like, oh
Yes.
yeah, yes, right? See?
I had, but so looking back, right, I realized that. So whenever I have a more healthy mentality,
Yes.
so like that. So back then, right? So I'm thinking back. I actually had like 2 boyfriends before me, lah. So my 2 boyfriends, I never check their phone because I'm like just too lazy to check because I trust them so much. Yeah, so I mean, like I trusted that. I always had the mentality that if he really want to cheat on me, right, it means that he's not the person.
Oh wow.
He's not the right person. If it's mine, then it's mine. If it's not, then no law.
Oh wow, that's such a
Yeah. But then at the same time, so there's other situation where the complicated relationship, that's not the relationship, but there's the urge of me trying to check the guy means that I don't trust him. That it actually took a toll on me. I think I felt quite uncomfortable.
Okay.
So the moment like he found out that I checked on his phone, right, then they also don't feel comfortable. So because they're trying to hide.
Right.
Actually, the reason why I didn't check my boyfriend's phone is because it's always available for me also. So I don't want to check.
Okay.
It's obviously he's not hiding anything from me.
So it's like if he's trying to hide, then you feel like
Yes,
you
I
want
think
to
it's
check
something that when people tell you don't do that, then you will do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like why? It's like, Jin, don't check my phone. And then like, what is in your
Oh
phone?
yeah, what's in your phone, huh?
So
Yeah.
it's like, you can check. And it's like, okay, lah, it means nothing.
Hey, okay, so Shufei's got a different story. Have you checked your boyfriend's phone before?
I mean, of course, got lah.
Why?
What? Why? When?
It depends on no. It's like when I feel I cannot trust him, right? Then I will check. I think it's like I'm like damn weird. It's like at the start of the relationship when I don't know. It's just me Like when long term already, I won't check one.
So, huh?
Yeah, because long term.
I thought is okay. In the beginning, you won't check, but long term only you'll start checking.
So does that means you check Michelle's phone?
No, I don't actually. No, actually, for Michelle, I don't. But for my ex, actually, one of my exes, I did.
So see, that's the unhealthy thing.
No, okay, but I only started checking her phone because she started acting weird.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like for me, it's like, you know, and like for me, at that point in time when I was dating my ex, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really talking to a lot of girls, but in my position of what I do, I was in an entertainment line. She wasn't very much concerned about who I mix with and who I talk to and whatever not, and she doesn't check my phone or whatever not. But at one point in time, I kind of realized that she was acting a bit weird, and she's always with her phone. Back then, it was not screen yet lah. It was not a smartphone. That means right, there is no way she's looking at Instagram because there was no such thing as Instagram.
So it must be contacting someone.
Yeah, because back then it was only a BlackBerry, and BlackBerry got no interesting apps on. Okay, all them boring one.
Got Foursquare.
Foursquare. What? She wanted to look at it and check in whatever. So it's and she's always typing.
Yeah.
So that got me a little bit like, you know? And I remember and I remember like, okay, I didn't really check. Okay, the thing is that one I didn't check it very often. No, I didn't even get a chance to check, but I always wanted to. But that one time I wanted to check. Well, what happened was I remember it was after clubbing. My ex-girlfriend got really drunk, right? Then I put her to sleep, all right? And then she obviously like drunk, I need to sleep, right? She was really, really emotionally drunk. And then all of a sudden I went to my car, which was downstairs, okay?
All right.
And I went to my car because I wanted to get my keys and my what, and now I saw her phone.
Oh, okay.
You know? I saw her phone, and next thing you know, I'm like, I had that urge of like, maybe I kind of want to check.
Wait, but do you know her password?
I think BlackBerry's last time no password one. I don't think she set a password. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she didn't set a password on the phone. Before I could do it, she dragged her drunk ass self out of the house,
That is
She
so
came down,
suspicious.
opened my car door, and snatched the phone from me,
Oh, what the heck?
and then walked back in without even talking to me.
Okay, that's obvious.
Yeah, so you know what I mean.
That's obvious.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, she's definitely hiding something, and that's how it all starts. That's the downhill. that's the downfall of everything. So I think that's the only. I mean, then I wouldn't say that I checked my ex-girlfriend's messages. I mean, I had the urge to, and I already wanted to. Should she had not actually come down to take her phone, I would have basically pried through her messages. But after she did that, it was when the whole downfall happened. I was like, okay. And true enough, I found out a lot of things. But I mean, like for you, Shufei, you checked all of your.
Not all.
Okay, you checked your.
What kind
I've
of
checked
situation will you like suspect him? Like him just. Is it like a matter where him telling you like he's going out with his brother and then you just cannot trust or like?
No. Like
Then?
usually when I check, right, it's usually at the beginning of the relationship.
Why? I don't understand.
I don't know. I just have this very like phobia of like maybe he still likes someone or like he's not over someone. That's why it's like that's that's me lah.
Okay, maybe he had an ex-girlfriend and you think he's still contacted ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But then as the relationship grows, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of like he actually basically gained my trust already. I just don't care already. Like,
Really?
Yeah. So it's like it always happens at the
So
beginning.
usually it's the honeymoon period that where we don't check the phone, and after
Yeah.
then, towards the end,
It's funny though because like it's during the honeymoon period where you don't check anything.
because you trust everything.
Yeah, but what
For me, it's different because I feel like after like we've been through so much already, right? And I already know how you are actually like already, ma.
Yeah.
So I feel like I already trust you. I don't have the need to check it anymore. So it's like,
Okay, I'm gonna mess your mind up now. What if throughout the whole beginning of the relationship, he was trying to understand you and he knows you inside out, and after your whole honeymoon period, he knows you inside out. He knows how to hide things from you.
Yes.
Maybe lah, but I don't know. So far, nothing has happened
Oh
to me.
shit!
Lah.
Yeah, shit! Oh, stupid! Oh.
Now she has more phobia.
Oh,
She's
man.
like,
No, but really, a lot of people have different opinions. One, like I've asked a few of my guy friends, right?
Yeah.
Or girlfriends also. Like they both like different people have different opinions. Like some of them, they say when I ask them, do you give your password to your girlfriend or your boyfriend? Some
Yep.
say yes, some say no.
So Shufei, do you give your boyfriend your password?
When I was younger, I actually do
So now you can check his phone, you cannot check your phone, or what?
No. It's like both sides we know each other's passwords. But now, no more already.
But you were mentioning, okay, this is what she mentioned just now. She can check the boyfriend's phone, but when the boyfriend check her phone, she flip.
No, because okay, so it's a different situation.
No,
So
it's
for-
not.
No, it's not first. Okay, so for me, right, when I check my boyfriend's phone, right, I usually do it when he's asleep. So
Oh!
it's like he don't know I'm checking. But like for my ex-boyfriend, right, how he check my phone is when we argue, then he'll just take my
That
phone.
will just escalate.
Yeah, so it's like he wants me to see that he's actually taking my phone and reading my messages.
Isn't it better?
No, I mean it's like we're in a bad place. That time we're arguing, you know. Then he just take my phone. I'm like, okay, you check. There's nothing to check also, but it's like you purposely want to trigger me, take my phone, and then he will like purposely go to another room, right, and lock himself in there.
And taking
Check
your
my phone,
your boyfriend's phone when he's sleeping is not.
No lah, but it's like at least I'm sleeping ma. I mean he's sleeping ma. Then it's like he doesn't know I'm checking ma. But this one is legit. I know that my phone is with him in like some other room.
And he's like letting you know that I am reading it now. You
Yeah.
better think, what have you done?
Yeah,
Did you
then I'm
hide
like-
anything
yeah,
from
then I'm
me?
just sitting there. Oh, you check. I'm just waiting you to come on. Then he come out really nothing else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle knows my passwords. Yeah, except my YouTube.
I mean, of course she's your wife lah. But
No.
let's say-
Even before. I think like, every time, I don't know. Like for me is, I think. Okay, I agree. Okay, I agree when people say that all of your secrets are all mostly on your mobile phone, especially when it comes to communications, pictures, documents, emails, and whatever not. But for me, it's like, I kind of feel like I kind of don't want to keep anything on my. Or how do I put this? It's like, yeah, I have things on my phone that are personal, but like for me is whatever I share with her.
So you're saying it's okay to share lah?
It is okay to share because whatever, there are things that you don't keep on your phones, right? That you basically how do I put this? It's like me and Michelle, we have nothing to hide from each other. Our exes, whether they like, even if when last at point of time my ex was actually still contacting me, right? I would just tell her, hey, see, my ex is contacting me, and both of us will actually kind of decide what to reply her. That's damn bad, but you know.
What?
Yeah, it's that mean lah, you know. But you know, because you know, when your ex starts contacting you, and then you know, for me, it's like you always want to be the good guy and you don't want to make your ex be sad. So I asked Michelle, hey, how do I do this to not make her flip or be sad? And then she was like, oh, maybe you do this. Trust me, I'm a girl. And then sometimes you know she will do the same as well. But then again, her exes all don't contact her one. And the thing is, Michelle, when I was dating her, had a lot of guys going after her.
Aww.
A lot. Okay, so for me, it's like, and she will tell me. I'm not sure what she will tell me. Okay, to be honest. I know she's telling me to reassure me that out of all these guys, who some of them are even more good looking and richer and better than you, I still chose you. But I know she was trying to console me. But like deep down inside, I've been like, I don't know whether she was trying to say you better treat me properly. You don't I got all these other guys who are after me. Yeah, but I think me and Michelle have nothing to hide. I think like there are a lot of times where she needs something, I'll just say, nah, check my phone. It's on my phone. It's on my phone. Or anytime I need something, she's like, yeah, it's on my phone. You know, I leave my phone everywhere in the house. And most of the time, she has to help me look for my phone. And some of the times, I have to look for her phone as well. So like for me, it's like, I kind of believe that when your relationship is as careless. Not careless, not careless in that sense, but careless in that sense. I think it's
better,
good. It's
right?
better. And at least they know you inside out, and they can, number one, protect you, and they can always be on your side and help you when you're in need.
Yes.
But the minute they start hiding, right? The minute you are very in that whole sense of defense mode and trying to hide things from your partner, I kind of feel that it's bad because it just simply means that both of you cannot protect each other anymore.
No,
I think it takes a lot to build trust.
Oh yeah.
But it takes a little to just break the trust.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes, it just take one thing to break a trust. So, I mean, like seeing you that you were mentioning like how you and Michelle is like your trust is like. I think that's the kind of relationship that I want.
All right.
Like for long term, it's more comfortable. If you're constantly trying to hide something or constantly trying to like play a game between you and your another half, that will be so tiring because like you have so many other things to settle every day.
Yeah.
Then when you go home and you are still like at yourself, like you must be yourself at home. So if you're not yourself at home and you have someone that you need to still act something else, then it will be quite tiring.
Oh my god, but you know, I have a lot of friends, right? Like this happens so many times, I don't even know how to keep count. It's like, how to say, like when the boyfriend or girlfriend, right, okay, don't talk about phones lah. Like let's say Instagram, like passwords are. Like are you guys okay to share with your partner?
Instagram passwords?
Yeah, Instagram or like Facebook or whatever lah.
Actually, my password, the whole company also know. phone password, also, everyone knows.
Okay lah, phone understandable
Yeah.
lah. But like for Instagram accounts and stuff lah, like okay, so like I have a lot of friends their partners they know their Instagram accounts or whatever. Like you know how Instagram you can set like 2 people or 3 people like
Yeah.
so you can alternate between accounts, right? So like their boyfriend or girlfriend will have their accounts, but they forgot that they logged in there or whatever. Yeah, so like a lot of times the boyfriend or girlfriend will find out something from the accounts that were logged in but they forgot.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
A
I realized there's a lot of things going in Instagram DMs nowadays.
Yeah.
For us, we're working, so we don't really. So Instagram for us is something to post, But I realized there's a lot of like couples argues over Instagram DMs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on there.
Of course. I mean, DMs right now have become the personal space, right? If like, because Instagram is like a barrier. You look at the pictures anymore. If you double tap on the picture, it's something already. For you to actually DM someone, it's more than something. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Michelle has, at one point in time, Michelle has my account on her phone because for work purposes. And she asked me to delete it because she kept getting notifications. She wakes up in the morning, she's like, shut your damn, why my phone like that? What? And she's like frustrated. She look at the phone. She's like, look, she pointed it, make it stop. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I remember that. But I don't know. Me and Michelle are kind of I would like to think that Michelle is a very independent person. Really, really independent. Until now, I commend her for it because she is working and at the same time taking care of a baby. And we have no helper. We don't have maid at home.
How?
Yeah, and okay, this is what I mean. Nobody needs to know this, but she will take care of the baby. The baby will sleep about 10, 11 o'clock, and then from 11 to 2 to 3 a.m. she will work. That is the only time there is no distraction from the baby. The baby wakes up at 7, so basically from 7 all the way to 10 p.m. at night, she is basically occupied with the baby. And now that the baby can walk, my daughter can walk, she'll basically be hugging my wife's leg, and she walk also. She will lift her leg up, the baby also will lift up. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So it's that phase. And then when she leaves for work, the baby will cry like hell. So every time both of us leave for work, right, my mom has to take her out to the balcony, show her birds, and all of a sudden then we run out. And then after that, my mom will start sending us videos of her crying.
Every day.
Every day, yeah. Every
Can you
day.
imagine if she goes to kindergarten? Oh my god, my nephew recently went, right? Wow, he cried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was so sad. Like, why do you leave me in this place full of kids?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Actually, to be honest, me and Michelle were talking about it, like how our daughter cries when we leave the house. And after we talk about it, how about when our daughter leaves for uni? Then both of us started feeling that evil. It's like, okay, it's mutual, but don't worry, that will happen in like 10, 20 years. I'm like, okay, screw that. But yeah, okay. Well, I guess that sums it up about trusting your partner. Do you still check your boyfriend's messages? No, you sure not?
Yeah.
Will you go and check it after this?
Not really. Like, the trust is there, so I'm okay.
Really? But what if he knows you inside out and he knows how to hide things from you now?
Don't psycho me.
Oh!
That will be more painful, actually.
Actually, there's one thing, there's a saying lah. If you want to find something, you will find that something. You know, and you know what? Okay, there's a saying: what you know won't hurt you, right? But sometimes there's a saying: so what you don't know won't kill you. It's sometimes relationships. They say that sometimes it's better not to know. Like when you're dating some other guy, right? And then you're always going to ask some other. Let's say for example you're interested in this guy, and you will come and ask your friends, "Hey, you know this guy one? What's he like? And then it's like, you know what?
That's me.
That's you.
I always like, how is he like?
And then and then they will tell you like, oh, he's okay. On the good case scenario, oh yeah, he's a nice guy. On the bad case scenario, this guy's a player.
Yeah,
So,
then how?
Yeah, then how? You know what I mean? Because I had a friend one day message me out of nowhere. Hey, you know this so and so guy? I was like, yeah. What do you think of him? And I'm like, oh man. That's like, do you want the nice version or the bad version?
Yeah, sometimes it's very awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see my friend dating new guy, I'll ask. I'll like ask everyone like, hey, this guy how on?
Really?
Say, yeah.
But maybe they'll change, you know, meeting
Yeah.
a new people like true love.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, players will always eventually get married, right?
Like,
I don't know. I leave it up to you guys to discuss. I mean, in the comment section. But Liz, thank you so much for taking time for coming on the show today.
Thank you for inviting me and sorry for keeping you waiting.
It's okay. We know you're a really, really busy person. I mean, like, congratulations on your channel. Congratulations with the business. She's got a Chinese New Year music video out. Go check it out. It's playing in Sunway Pyramid, okay?
Yeah.
All right, it's playing in Sunway Pyramid. I'm like, wow, and congratulations on growing the team and growing a successful business. I just wish you all the best for year 2020. Before we go, do you want to say anything to our listeners or not?
I love Mamak sections.
Oh, thank
I
you.
actually really listen to it every day.
Oh, thank you.
When I'm driving, and occasionally when I'm
Thank you very much. I hope this won't be the last time you come on the show. I mean, like, there'll be more.
I hope you invite me more often.
Yes.
Because we see each other quite often.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And Shufei, do you want to say anything else to those people who always check other people's phones?
Don't do it.
You do it.
No, I'm trying to change that, okay? New Year's resolution.
No. All right, thank you so much for listening to the show, ladies and gentlemen. You can stream us on Spotify. You can stream us on iTunes as well. And if you don't like streaming and you want to see our beautiful faces, you want to see Tong Tong's beautiful face, Liz's beautiful face, you can do so on YouTube. It's www.youtube.com/JennyBoyTV Hangouts. Follow us all on our socials. If you want to suggest any topics at all that your favorite stars can come on the show and discuss, let us know at Mamak Sessions on Instagram. Speak to you guys next time.